Not to be dramatic or anything, but if you have curly hair, this blow dryer is going to be life-changing. This diffuser attachment has movable prongs so that you can get more root volume, and wait for it, it comes with a comb attachment. This just got real. My name is Gabby and I'm a blow dryer-aholic. I feel like admitting it is the first step towards recovery, but seriously though, is there anything better than the feeling that you get when you find a sweet, sweet blow dryer? How many blow dryers I have. Do it with me now. I wasn't kidding. It's an issue. I've tried them all. In fact, I've declined many sponsorships for blow dryers that I think kind of suck. I'm a blow dryer snob. Despite all the ones I already have though, I just discovered my new favorite. TYMO has done it again, baby. Their hot tools are always my favorite hot tools. And today we're gonna talk about the sexiest, cutest, most powerful little blow dryer I own. And that's the TYMO Air Hype. Let's go. This super powerful and quiet little blow dryer comes with a concentrator attachment for blowing hair out, a comb attachment for smoothing out curly or wavy hair, and a really cool diffuser attachment that has movable prongs. If you want more volume at the roots, you can adjust your prongs so that they are lifted up more. This is literally designed for curly hair and you can obviously see that. This dryer also has 3 air speeds and 4 stable heat settings. You really do need this variety of speed and heat settings to get different results, and I'm going to show you how I adjust those in a second. Say hello to my sister Carolina. She's back. If you have been here for a while, you know that she has thick, coarse, super curly hair, and you guys love her so much in the comments section, and obviously so do I. Her hair is literally to die for. Today I'm going to show you how I style her hair naturally curly and how I style her hair in that trending 90s supermodel blowout using only this blow dryer as my hot tool. This is what her hair looks like when she wakes up in the morning, and this is what her hair looks like when we brush out her curls. She is like a fuzzy little puffball of thick hair, and I love it. So let's start with a curly look first, since this is a very unique blow dryer for curly hair. The first thing I'm going to do is apply a leave-in conditioner to her hair first, and then I'm going to apply some curl gel and brush it all the way through. I'm going to section out the top first, and then I'm going to make some diagonal back subsections, combing the hair all the way up, letting it fall naturally, and then scrunching. By doing this section by section, I'm giving the roots some volume, and I'm also organizing the curls a bit. Once I have that done, I move on to the top section of the hair. I like to do a herringbone pattern on this section because it allows me to get some more volume at the root of the hair. If I just normally parted the hair, it would be a lot flatter on the top. So as you can see, I am doing some diagonal sections. I'm combing the hair back and over, and then when I am done, I flip her head upside down, and that's when I really go in and I scrunch, scrunch, scrunch to form all of those curls in the wet stage when it's all organized with the partings. Now let's pop on our diffuser attachment. The cool thing about this blow dryer is that the attachments are magnetic, and the magnet is very powerful, so it stays on, and there's really no risk of it getting knocked off. It is easy to switch out the attachments, but they do not just fall off on their own like ever. I've been using this for several weeks now. The attachments don't just get bumped off, unlike some other blow dryers on the market that I've tried. I always like to start with hover diffusing. It freezes the curls in place, takes away moisture, and it doesn't add frizz. So for this step, I'm gonna put the blow dryer on at the highest speed and the highest heat setting, and I'm gonna move it around the hair. Once I can feel that a lot of that moisture is gone, I get her to flip her head to one side, and I continue hover diffusing. Then I get her to flip her head to the other side, and I do the same thing. I'm really infusing a ton of volume when I do this flip from side to side. Once most of that really heavy moisture is gone, I start putting the diffuser into the hair. I like to start with the roots first because the roots really do hold on to a lot of moisture. If you start at the bottom, because the hair is drier there to begin with, it will get dry and crispy really quick and your roots will still stay wet. Because I want that volume, and since I have the option with this blow dryer, when I am diffusing that root, I make sure to switch the prongs so that they are lifted up, and I set my temperature to medium and my speed to low so that I don't blow and frizz in that area. Once I find that my roots are dry, I can then add the rest of the hair into the diffuser and catch everything else up. If there is any moisture left over or the hair is starting to get a little bit of frizz, I switch back to high heat and high speed, and that's when I hover diffuse to finish it off. When her hair is totally dry, I get her to flip her head upside down and I scrunch out the crunch from the gel, and then I scrunch in some oil at the same time. This is how it turned out. Oh my gosh, her hair is just something else, isn't it? Like seriously, look at this before and after. TYMO Air Hype is powerful, so it diffused her hair so quickly, and the movable prongs in the diffuser just infuse the root with loads of volume. I am obsessed with this look. It is so full, soft, and super, super defined. Now let's start again and blow it out so that I can show you another attachment from this kit that is super unique to have. The first thing I did was apply a leave-in serum and a leave-in conditioner, and I brushed it through from roots to ends. Whenever you do a blowout, you always want to start by rough drying, and I always do that with the concentrator attachment first. Getting some of that moisture out will really make things a lot easier later, and it's also going to minimize frizz. Now we can section and we can begin. Because her hair is so curly, I switched over to the comb attachment as my second step. This just helps me blow the hair out in a much more controlled way. So this is gonna smooth the cuticle layer down and pretty much completely get rid of her curl, but in a way that's not like totally frizzy and unruly. When clients have really curly hair and I'm trying to do a blowout on them, I also find that the round brush can't really get the roots really smooth, and if their curls start right from the roots, you always get a bit of a kink and a bend, especially around the baby hairs at the front. So having a comb attachment is awesome for that because you can really manipulate and smooth out those small sections at the front that you wouldn't be able to do with a concentrator attachment and a round brush. Now, because I do want that 90s supermodel vibe here, once the curl pattern is more tame, but it's still a little bit wet, I switch back to the concentrator attachment and I use a ceramic round brush to really bevel and flip those ends. When doing this, I use high heat and high speed because her hair is really very coarse. On finer hair, you can lower the heat down a bit. When I finished that, I popped in some Velcro rollers. I heated them up with the diffuser attachment on high heat and low speed, and then I cooled them down with the cool shot mode to set the hair and also to just increase the shine. And this is what we ended up with. Her hair is incredibly smooth. It's super bouncy, it's shiny, and it's totally healthy. Here's a little bonus tip regarding the comb attachment as well. If you have curly hair like Carolina and you want to straighten your hair with a TYMO ring or with a flat iron, then you can use this comb attachment completely on its own as a preparation step for the other styles. So what it will do, it will smooth and dry your hair out, and it will prep it for either like a looser curl or a smooth and straight style. See, that's why I love this blow dryer. As always, I'll be leaving a link and a really great discount code for you in my description box and in the pinned comment. Video's over.